Good afternoon, I'm Raylene Ramsey. This is your afternoon news fix for Thursday, the 24th of July. Auckland councillors have just voted to go to the Environment Court for a decision on allowing private helipads in residential areas. Councillors voted 15-7 at today's Policy and Planning Committee meeting to seek a ruling. Waitemata and Golf councillor Mike Lee had put forward a motion seeking a blanket ban. Franklin councillor Andy Baker says they've been warned against trying for a ban.
We're going to be there for 4 years potentially. It is going to cost a huge amount of money and it may not achieve anything.
Albany councillor John Watson says in Australia, Sydney already has a ban on private helipads.
How on earth were they able to do it and we can't?
The Justice Minister denies his overhaul of electoral law will mean fewer people vote. Paul Goldsmith is ending same-day enrolment and prohibiting free food, drink and entertainment near a voting place. Last election, roughly 100,000 people enrolled on election day. The Greens and Labour says ending the same-day option will inevitably mean many simply won't vote. Goldsmith disagrees.
No, I absolutely reject any idea that people will not be able to vote. They just need to be enrolled.
Fonterra's CEO says there is no smoke and mirrors behind soaring butter prices. Miles Hurrell has fronted media to explain why the average 500-gram block has almost doubled in price in the past 14 months to more than $8. He says 80% of the butter price is driven by global markets. Hurrell says the public might have thought something was not being communicated to explain the leap, but that is not the case.
The butter price we see now is probably the highest we've seen in the international market for some time. Historically, you'd see that come off a bit. I don't see any short-term positions where we'd see that playing out.
A Waikato farming company has been fined $52,000 for unlawfully discharging dairy effluent. Taupare's Arik Limited was convicted in February after council officers found major overflow at its dairy effluent storage pond, risked contaminating groundwater. The council had repeatedly asked the owner to upgrade the effluent system since 2012. Winston Peters is backing the Sports Minister over his directive scrapping provisions for transgender athletes in community sports. Mark Mitchell has directed Sport NZ to remove 2022 guidelines allowing people to compete according to their gender identity. It's part of a national New Zealand First Coalition agreement. Peters says this is the right call.
We are out to look after women, girls, to stand up for safety and to stand up for fairness. And they're the majority of the population and somebody has to defend them.
Former captain Will Skelton returns at lock and flanker Rob Valentini at blindside flanker in the Wallabies side for Saturday's second test against the Lions in Melbourne. Midfielder Bundy Aki, prop Andrew Porter and lock Ollie Chisholm all earned promotion for the tourists. Warriors coach Andrew Webster's adamant the entire team is to blame for their continued right-edge defence woes in the NRL. Hockey New Zealand remain hopeful the country's national teams may be able to eventually rejoin the sport's top-tier international league. That is your latest news fix. And I'll be back, well, someone will be back, that is, with the next update tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.